Welcome back, everybody. Now I'm finally joined with the infamous, the famous Aaron Young from Red Buffalo Coffee and Tea.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Infamous is probably more adequate.
Probably. You're famous, though. Anyway,
yes.
Tell me a little bit about Red Buffalo Coffee and Tea, where it's located, and what you guys' thing.
What our thing is. Our thing is we're a community coffee shop. We like to be where everyone wants to come to check in with new people, or for old friends they haven't seen in a while, or have their meeting, whatever it is. Or they just want to come and sit down and get their own work done. Right. We're that spot where community gathers. You start to wonder, well, I'm new to Silverthorne. I wonder what its people are like. You come to Red Buffalo, and that's what its people are like. And I kind of joke it's a little bit like Big Bang Theory, where social construct says I should offer you a warm beverage, but obviously a little bit less awkward than Sheldon Cooper.
No, yeah, he's an awkward fella.
He's an awkward fella, and that doesn't mean that I'm not awkward myself, or we all don't have our own awkward moments. But that's the best part about a community coffee shop. But better than all of that, better than being able to meet your friends and have a book or whatever it is that you're going to get a quality espresso or tea drink while you're there. It's going to, we care about all those little details that the average consumer might not know goes behind coffee, like the best proper temperature to steam milk at, and what happens to certain things when our water is cooler at this altitude. And those are things that most people don't want to care about when they're pre-caffeinated, but you'll taste the difference. And that's my favorite part of it, is having people go, oh, that's what that tastes like.
Yeah, right. So I know you guys have a bunch of different types of coffee that you can actually make all of your espressos with, all your lattes and stuff like that. So tell me about your drip coffees specifically, and then where they're roasted.
Absolutely. So our roaster, we work really closely with Silver Canyon. They're down in Boulder, another family-owned coffee shop, and we carry 12 different varieties on any given day, and we put out 4 of those as like a batch drip every day. Of course, you could order some of them as a pour over of a French press as well if you wanted to try something specific. But we've worked on the proportions of them, and because water at 9,000 feet, the maximum temperature is 190 degrees, and in Boulder it's 205, and at sea level it's 212.
Right.
Well, coffee's 98% water, and if your water is a different temperature, it extracts differently. But I love our Ethiopian on a batch drip. It's just got such really nice berry and floral notes. Where we sourced it from, it's a nice natural processed coffee, meaning the cherry was still dried on it before it was then shelled off and then roasted. I also really like that we had this great, rich, earthy Sumatra. It's a really heavy, oily body. I like to say you don't need the training wheels all the time. It's like once you have good coffee, you can start to not need milk and sugar. Now, those can be great additives to complement coffee, but they shouldn't mask a coffee if it tastes good enough. I like to say it's like a good tequila. A good tequila doesn't need training wheels either. It doesn't need salt and lime. That's like with most quality beverages. Once you start to be like, oh, it doesn't need these to mask the horrible pucker.
Right, exactly.
Then that's the best part about it. And you can start drinking coffee black, which is a little healthier for you without the creams and the sugars.
Yeah, you reduce all the calories, because isn't a cup of coffee 0 calories?
It's 0 calories.
That's
it's
the best.
Naturally diet.
Yeah.
And it's, perks you up, and there's great health benefits towards it. It's like the magic elixir. Yeah. It's like I'm the magic bean, right? There's that joke that says, I wake people from the dead with a magic bean. Of course, magic exists.
Yeah, because it's coffee.
It is, yes.
All right, so today is the first day of autumn. Did you know that?
I had a suspicion, and it smells like autumn. I'm not sure if you know that, autumn has a smell.
It's like the leaves decaying.
Yeah, it's like an earthy smell, and spring has a smell, but it's brighter.
Right.
It's more like an allergen to me, but
everyone thinks that autumn season has to be pumpkin spice, but we're not.
We're not quite there yet. We want to milk the days a little bit longer, so we'll be launching our pumpkin spice the first weekend in October, which is also the first Friday. A big event for the town of Silverthorne on Friday, October 4th. Friday, October 6th is Pumpkin Fest, and that's at Rainbow Park. It's a super fun event, and then you'll be headed into October with our pumpkin spice syrup, which we make in-house as well. And it's a fun flavor combination. But there's other things besides pumpkin out there for fall flavors, if you're thinking of them.
Okay, what else you got?
I really like maple spice.
Right.
Doing a brown sugar honey. Some people also do a cinnamon and macadamia nut one as well. And so there's other fall flavors we can get into besides, just the obsession over pumpkin, which is still really good. But, I'm not sure if you've been to Target lately, but apparently Halloween started last month.
Right.
And you know, it's just going on quickly. So I don't know how to keep up these days.
I think I was going to the grocery store late that night. I had some allergy issues, so I had to go run and grab eye drops. And
Yeah.
I saw, believe it or not, Christmas already.
Christmas is out.
Dude, it's September 23rd.
Yeah, we have to get
that's
through.
all right, though.
We have to get through Halloween and then Thanksgiving, and then you can do Christmas.
Exactly, right.
It's like the moment New Year's hits, it's Valentine's Day.
Right.
So I get really confused what time of the year it is.
All right, so earlier you were just talking about First Friday events.
Yes.
You have a trike.
We do. We have our coffee bike. If you haven't seen it, you should either come into the shop or you can go onto our Instagram or our Facebook, which is /Red Buffalo Cafe,
Yeah.
and you can see that thing in action. Or best way is just to come out on First Friday. It's a ski movie. It'll be really fun to watch. It's going to be at the Silverthorne Performing Arts Center.
Which is like across the parking lot for you guys.
Pretty much across the roundabout.
Yeah.
And just down the way a little. And it's such a fun town event. You get to see all your neighbors that you haven't, that you've been holed up hiding from because you've been working or whatever it is. But it's such a fun event. And I really recommend people to come out and see it and get a warm beverage because it is getting chillier. Like our temperature swings right now, like 30 degrees at night all the way up to 75 during the day.
Right. Yeah, I have a Jeep and I have a soft top, and so I have to zip my windows.
Oh, yeah.
My zipper broke over the weekend, and so driving to work this morning
sad.
at 6, it was
Really
frigid.
cold. So you just put on the mittens, the
Right.
gloves.
Yeah.
You might not need a coffee then.
No,
Because
I
that
need,
much cold air in your face will certainly wake you up.
but then when you get inside, you're all,
Yeah, and then you're
You need
overbundled.
something warm.
Yeah,
You need
layers.
something warm. Right.
Coloradans are really good at layers,
yeah, we are.
right?
All right, I think that's almost the time we've had.
Absolutely.
For you.
Best ways to come on in, check us out. We're open 7 days a week, 6:30 to 5,
Yeah.
right off the Silverthorne Interstate exit, just a quarter mile north.
Yeah, and it's right across the street from all that construction of the new 4th Street.
Yes, and
Yeah.
it hasn't been impacting us at all.
Great.
We're on the other side of it. So,
Yeah, so
we're
you still
still
have plenty of parking and everything.
absolutely plenty of parking, and you're still within walking distance of the Summit Stage, just depending
Right.
on how much they decide to move it every week.
Yeah. Oh, I think Oliver is tired and I think he wants to go to bed, but he should probably go to school, so
Probably,
let's get you out of here.
yes.
All right, thank you so much
Yeah,
for joining
thanks for having us.
All right, guys, we'll be back here in just a minute. We'll give you some more local weather tips.